Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Indianapolis. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking deep downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
He's at the 40, 20, 10, and they will score. Pick six for Bears, touchdown. Touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen,
and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson.
That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Jackson on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Sanders set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
The tackle by Derwin.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 25 on second down, Breeze. Buying time to his left. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like he just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. And he will lose lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Breeze being chased out left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Breeze to throw. Flushed in, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Javon Curse able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Going for the deep ball. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play will do what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Marvin Harrison in the final seconds of the first half, and the Bengals have taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. A final shot before half for Breeze. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
From the 27, Jackson. To the right side, going to be caught by Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Jackson from the shotgun. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Xavier Rhodes sprints in on the corner blitz for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. And some room to maneuver. That's the try. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
The 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7.
Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Pulls it in at the 13. And not much happening on the return as we'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the...
And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the...
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Fielded right around the 8. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The tackle by
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
46.
Prescott from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Busts through the in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Khalil Mack. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal.
From the gun, Jackson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Operating from the gun, Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. He may try, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Cowboys nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fielded right around the 8.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Deion Sanders on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Able to find Walter, that's complete.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
44-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Though he's seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Nnamdi Asomugha. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield,
a big seam, and he might go all the way.
You got to feel it, baby.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown.
Play a couple of times already.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang, but it's second down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Prescott. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 24 yards. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing. Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. What a great start. You get the points on the first drive of the game. Now here you get an interception. Look to add to your lead.
And I just wonder about the strategy we saw coming right back at them. Yeah, they're down, but I felt like they were pressing it too much. They didn't need to play catch-up this early in the game, and it ended up costing them.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Jets, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Not much there, only a yard. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
At the 21-yard line.
Prescott now. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll throw again. Prescott. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Prescott's pass intercepted.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's Jackson on third and long. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
It's 4th down.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. From the gun, it's Jackson. Man open, it's Moss, complete. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Once again with Sanders. And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. And here's Jackson on the option. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, Jackson, and that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marvin Harrison there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Bo Jackson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Prescott. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson. 78 yards. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Jets 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again, Jackson. Right back to Waller. He's got it this time. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. From the gun, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Left side here to Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Got a man, it's Harrison, complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
The 28-yard line.
Again, Jackson. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Jackson will throw again. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Harrison in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Jaguars 28, Jets 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. Shreds the tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Anderson to kick off.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Throwing again. Jackson. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Complete.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. On third down, Jackson. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. Going for it all. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. There was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will make it into the end zone. And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
14.
On 2nd down, here's the option. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Aaron Donald on the stop. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up
operating from the gun. Jackson able to find Walter. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Operating from the gun. Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And 4.
He can run for it, and he will. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up. So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale.
Yeah.
Because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on 4th down. That percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines now and rest a little bit.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 38, and he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
9-yard line.
Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. After the sack on first down, Jackson. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Come on now. Let's do this.
On first down, Favre. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Favre. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. First and 10 at the 19. From the gun, it's Favre. And that'll be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On second down, Favre. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal. Throwing is Favre. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Good.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Harrison, complete.
Jackson
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking.
And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
To throw is far. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to... Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Randy Moss, 58 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. The 20.
How you like me now?
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get over.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Jaguars nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over first and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
He's got Harrison left side complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
At the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a 1st down again.
Moves those chains. That's good for another Jackson.
From the gun, Jackson quickly into the hands of Waller. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
The 32-yard line.
Favre on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Favre to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha.
Intercepted.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Intended for Marvin Harrison. Incomplete. Rod Woodson on the coverage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Harrison. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. 12 yards there and a 1st down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass, and everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, Jackson. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
I need to get my swag.
Get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
Jaguars 17.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. The drive starts with a completion left side, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And a good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Now Favre. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
3rd and 5.
Favre. Man open, it's Moss, complete. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Incomplete.
Favre's pass thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And this is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Javon Curse. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Favre. He's going to let this one go deep. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. They're going on 4th down. It's Favre. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Favre. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be incomplete. So decision time now because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing is Favre. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Jackson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
On first down, Favre dancing to his left. Got a man. It's Harrison, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. First and 10, it's Favre. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA.